I got scammed at the Great Wall of China. This is a British travel blogger couple. This is a controversial video title on YouTube. Unexpectedly, netizens argued over this. This British couple, call it Game of Thrones couple, started their China trip over a month ago. They enjoyed traveling around. Finally, they planned their most exciting trip. This is their main reason for coming to China. It's even on their bucket list. That is visiting the Great Wall of China. Although battling is the most popular and convenient, you can get there directly by high-speed train. But they didn't want to go to the crowded battling. Instead, they decided to go to the relatively far but popular Mutianyu Great Wall. The couple chose to take a taxi, but the destination was farther than expected. Their legs were numb when they got out, but seeing the spectacular scenery here, the couple was stunned on the spot, saying it was the most crowded place they'd seen, and at least half were Western faces. Seeing a familiar TikTok logo in the distance, wife Amy asked,
"Isn't that the TikTok sign?" But TikTok's banned in this country.
The couple decided to have a good meal first, to have the strength to climb the Great Wall. Unexpectedly, there are many hidden talents in China. Two uncles playing chess in the corner of the restaurant could communicate with them fluently in English and invited them to gather here after visiting the wall.
England.
Yes, England. Have a good day.
We'll finish. If you're hungry, you can come back here.
Yes, we'll come back.
The couple spent 20 yuan for a sense of ritual, bought a bright red 5-star red flag. Husband Sam even had a big Chinese logo on his clothes. It can be seen that after only a month, they have deeply fallen in love with this place, about to climb the Great Wall. Although the couple were full of energy, but they wanted to put more energy into climbing. So they bought tickets for the slide down for 15 pounds because the couple didn't have enough cash. They were 5 yuan short. The staff didn't embarrass them too much, directly helped pay 5 yuan, making the couple very touched. These days in China, they experienced too much Chinese friendliness. The two sitting on the cable car kept marveling at the scenery around the Great Wall. The azure sky matches the vibrant green. It's a perfect day for traveling. Along the way, Sam introduces the history of the Great Wall. They prepared well for this China trip. Getting off the cable car, it was a shock, more exciting than a roller coaster. Soon touching the Great Wall's bricks, they were too excited to speak clearly. Their dream came true at this moment. The moment they climbed the tower, they couldn't help but exclaim. Taking the cable car was a bit lazy, but they were glad they made that choice, or they wouldn't have the energy for all these steps. Not long after, they were out of breath and sweating, finally reaching the Dajialu Big Corner Tower. It's surrounded by the Great Wall on 3 sides, because from any angle, Dajialu looks like an independent corner. That's how it got its name. They went the wrong way and can't go further. They had to turn back regretfully. Before leaving, they took photos at Dajialu. 4 p.m. The sunset shines on the Great Wall. It's like a magnificent painting. They were surprised that someone was littering and urinating on the wall. It's incomprehensible. After hours of trekking, they were shocked to find they had only walked a short distance. Ahead are endless towers and walls. Luckily, they found a small shop, eat something, and take a break. They spent 70 yuan. They bought 2 Great Wall ice creams. The sun slowly sets. They finally finished their Great Wall trip. They didn't expect that. The Mutianyu Great Wall toboggan was the best part. They screamed down the mountain, a surprising experience. They studied the map carefully and found they only saw a small part of the Great Wall, but they were exhausted. The Great Wall of China is truly amazing. They were amazed that it receives 20,000 to 60,000 visitors daily. About 10 million tourists visit the Great Wall annually. It's crazy. They plan to take a taxi back to the hotel. It would take about 1.5 hours. But Sam's phone was dead. They couldn't use the taxi app. They had to take a taxi on the roadside. But the driver asked for 785 yuan. This really startled the couple.
How much?
785.
785? No.
You have to know that when they came here, the ride-hailing trip costs only 280 yuan. But the driver explained to them, because it's rush hour in Beijing, the traffic jam situation is serious. The journey that originally took 1.5 hours may take 2.5 hours due to traffic jams, so the price is correspondingly higher. Although they knew the driver might be overcharging, the couple had no other choice at this moment. The husband, Sam, bargained with the driver. They finally reached a deal at 450 yuan. After arriving, they paid 480 yuan in total. But the couple guessed the driver might have felt guilty. He even bought them drinks on the way. He also gave them his cigarettes and lighters. The couple couldn't help but sigh. We will remember this bloody lesson. Don't let your phone run out of power when traveling. Since Sam and Amy set foot on Chinese soil, they have been deeply attracted by everything in China. They have visited many places in China, but unexpectedly, they encountered such a person for the first time in China's capital. They felt they must have been cheated. But the netizens in the comments section were divided. Everyone argued fiercely about this matter. One side thinks they were shocked that the driver dared to try to deceive them in front of the camera. But in China, cheating tourists will be severely punished once reported, will face severe penalties. Hope someone can report this kind of person. Give everyone a beautiful travel environment. Some netizens even bluntly said, "This couple is the most ripped off I've ever seen." Many people reminded, drivers who actively solicit customers near scenic spots like this are 99% likely to scam you. Some netizens commented, "You may be ripped off wherever you travel. It's impossible for everyone you meet to be good people. This is also normal." But the attitude of the other group of netizens is completely opposite. Netizen Mr. Black Goku commented, although their fare was indeed not cheap this time, at least the driver didn't force a sale. It was a price agreed upon in advance. It can only be said that this young couple has no social experience. If they travel to other countries like this, they may be ripped off even more severely. At the same time, some people analyzed the situation at that time. According to the prices 15 years ago, the taxi fare from Mudianyu Great Wall to Tianjin subway station would cost 200 yuan. Not to mention in today's 2025, the couple took a taxi during the evening rush hour, spend more than 2 hours on the road. 400 plus RMB is basically reasonable. Netizen Robert commented, the initial 700 yuan plus was pricey, but 450 yuan for a 2-hour ride is fair. Licensed taxis are pricier than ride-hailing. Another netizen reminds, this includes highway tolls and traffic fees. The Buddha, also from the UK, reminds them, a 20-minute drive costs £30 sterling in the UK. Taking a taxi costs £30 sterling there. In comparison, a 2-hour traffic jam in China for £50 sterling seems reasonable. I'm not denying you were scammed. Maybe you were used to China's values and low-cost ride-hailing services. The comparison makes you angry. John Wayne accuses them of clickbait and harming the country's reputation. They accepted a service and knew the price beforehand. They accepted it willingly. The driver took them as agreed. So it's not a scam at all. This British couple's Great Wall trip may be their most memorable trip. From the friendly Beijing grandpa to the helpful ticket staff to Mudianyu's breathtaking scenery, they felt Chinese hospitality and culture. The taxi ride back was unpleasant and sparked the global travel services debate. But it doesn't define China's tourism. China is vast. Chinese are known for warmth and kindness, like most sincere help they encountered. That's the common, real hospitality here. Finally, I would like to thank the Two Drifters couple for their travel video material.